What's up, guys? It's Rilla coming back with you. With you. I'm not with you. Coming back to you with another video. This one's kind of a filler video. I'm waiting on some parts for the big project that I'm working on that I think you guys are really gonna love. But for my birthday, I did get this Trapjaw from Mattel, and I thought this thing's pretty kick-ass, man. The articulation's nice. The sculpt works amazing. I even thought the head sculpt was pretty well painted. But you look at his straps, his loincloth, the armored parts are kind of cool, but they could use some love, some TLC, just some things to really brighten this figure out and make it pop off the show. And I am a customizer, so I thought, why not? I got some time to kill. You guys are probably itching for a video, all 5 of you that watch me. So let's take Trapjaw apart and paint this guy up and make it look better than stock. Here's Trapjaw all disassembled. Honestly, it was pretty easy. I wasn't expecting him to have like McFarlane styled socket joints for his arms, but it was really easy to disassemble. So with his legs, I'm thinking about doing some edge highlighting. It's a miniature painting technique, and I'm going to do silver on all the highest parts of the armor just to really make it pop. And then for the torso, I'm going to grab some baby blue, put it through the airbrush, and try my best to highlight all the raised muscles on the body. So with the loincloth, I actually had to remove this with an X-Acto knife. It was glued on there and it really hindered articulation. But I'm thinking that now that I cut it off and it has more slack to move, the legs will move a lot better. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So I guess we'll see once I assemble everything back together. Then for the leather straps, I'm going to do a wash. The sculpt has a lot of crevices and recessed parts, so I think a wash is really going to bring out some depth and shadows to the sculpt. Then for the head sculpt, I'm going to try my best to paint it up. I think it looks pretty damn good as it is, but I think I have some ideas to make it look even cooler, so we'll see. First things first, the edge highlighting, which as I said earlier is a miniature painting technique. And if you want to learn how to do this, you're just going to dip your brush into some paint, remove some excess. Where you have a little bit on the brush, just on the very tip, you're just going to drag it, scrape it across the highlighted or like the highest parts of whatever it is you're painting, and it kind of leaves you with a really nice finish. Continuing the edge highlighting, I'm on the legs now, except the legs actually have some trim work, so it's a lot easier to follow. I can kind of just drag my brush through everything and it picks it up perfectly. Honestly, the legs on these things are like sculpted really well. Like you got all these bionic parts and vents and like armored trim. Like Mattel did a really kick-ass job with these. Now I'm applying the wash like I said earlier. I'm going kind of heavy. At first I was debating about going heavy or light, but Trapjaw is kind of a dirty little fucker, so I thought, the dirtier the better. He's grimy, he plays dirty. I just thought it fit the character, so here we go. Bringing out the airbrush now. I really had to clench my cheeks because I'm not very accurate with my airbrush yet and its pressure. But I'm just trying to pick up all the raised muscles, right? So my chest area, my abs, some parts of the lats, his collarbones, his neck, his upper back, all that kind of stuff. I'm bringing in a baby blue, so it looks like everything else is recessed blue. Because I'm pretty sure in the movie he was baby blue, but Mattel decided to paint him just like a flat, boring, dark blue. They got to cut corners somehow, right? But I'm hoping this makes it look way better. So now that's done, it's the loincloth, and honestly this is really simple. The loincloth was just painted black, and the legs were pretty close to black, so it kind of just looked like a muddy mess. So I'm doing some brown, and I'm just doing a heavy dry brush so that the raised parts of the loincloth really shows brown, and the rest of it kind of looks like a darker brown going into black in the very deepest parts of the sculpt. And I actually saw in I looked up some reference photos, and the cartoon, he had a purple loincloth, which I thought was pretty cool, and it kind of fits with his theme. I was really debating about doing purple on this, but it doesn't really like match with like the more realistic sculpt of this figure, so brown it is. Now is the head sculpt, and for this first part I'm getting a dark green and I'm just base coating all the head sculpt, pretty much just setting my shadow tone so that when I build layers on top, I just go progressively lighter and lighter in the greens, and we'll kind of have like a really good depth in this face. Now I'm busting out a lime green. I'm gonna start picking up the raised areas much like the torso before, starting with the nose and the brows, cheekbones, and then kind of filling up the raised areas with like little skeletal lip thing. I wouldn't really know what to call it, but you'll see once I'm finished. Now that's painted, I'm getting a like neon yellow, neon green, and I'm gonna do light coats just to get the most upper raised parts. So the bridge of the nose, the very edges of his brows, and some parts of like his what do they call it? Crow's feet. That's what they call it, crow's feet, around his eyes and stuff like that, just to really make this head sculpt pop. Because previously with the Mattel version, it was just all like one same color, but now you have all the depth and the highlights. So, and honestly, it probably looks a little bit cell shaded. From afar, it doesn't look too bad. Up close, it definitely does. But my excuse is 80s cartoon, cell shading, cell shaded figure. All right, just leave me alone, okay? But I did the teeth off camera, but I'm bringing in a magenta so I can do the base coat for the eyes. You're probably thinking, why are you doing magenta for the eyes? Well, it's just because we have pink around our eyes, and I like to do this first and then follow it up with the white or the ivory, and it just makes it easier. I don't have to go back and do pink, and it gives you a really realistic look to your figure. So now I'm adding in the white, and this thing's pretty much done, man. I mean, there's not much left to do except the pupils and then doing the I guess the lash around the eye. Right now it looks really creepy without a pupil though. It really looks like a zombie guy, and I kind of like really fuck with it. It looks really cool. Might have to use that another time if I ever do a custom zombie or something. With that being said, this guy's ready for a grand reveal. I know this is a really short video and it was pretty fast, but I wanted to get something out there to hold you guys over until I finish the next one, which I'm gonna tease it right now. It's a Dr. Doom custom. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you for watching, and just remember, the first step of being good at something is sucking at it. Later, guys.